What's up, Laker fans? Last night the Lakers fell to the Wizards on the second night of a back-to-back, 111-95. Let's take a look at how it all went down. Washington had 69 points in the first half and took advantage of the Lakers' aggression. Lonzo likes to mix it up on the offensive glass, but the problem with that is that it can leave him behind the other team's point guard when the ball starts going the other way. John Wall is difficult to defend in transition even in the best of circumstances, so he really took advantage of this. Lonzo didn't crash the boards as much in the first matchup between these two teams. Washington was the first team that did a really good job of exploiting the Lakers' switches. Our front court players couldn't stay in front of Wall or Beal. And on the flip side of things, their front court players took advantage of our guards. Otto Porter was especially effective. And then Corey Brewer is killing me right now. We all know that he can't shoot, so I'm not going to get on him for that, but his defense has been terrible. If he's not having value on that end of the court, I don't know what he brings to the table. This is Bradley Beal right here. You should probably get up on him. Thankfully, Luke didn't give him any minutes in the second half. Hopefully they start looking for different options on the wing. Lonzo still can't hit a damn shot, but I thought this was his best offensive game in a little while. I thought he was especially strong on the pick and roll and on his outlet passes. But he also had 4 turnovers, which is the most that he's had in a while. I thought he had several good possessions in isolation defending both Beal and Wall. continues to show really fast hands. His bad defensive possessions are usually a lack of communication and pick and rolls. He thinks that Kuzma is going to hedge on this screen, but Morris slips it. This may be Kuzma's fault, not telling him what's going on. He told me during training camp that the hardest part of transitioning to the NBA was learning all of these different pick and roll coverages. Watch how he shifts his body position here. He thinks that he's icing or weakening a screen, not letting Wall go middle. But Washington knows that they're going to do this, and Gortat fakes the screen instead of screening his guy out of the play. So Lonzo doesn't have anyone hedging on his ice or weakening of the screen, leaving Wall a route to the basket. Lonzo struggled from the free throw line, and I saw a couple of things that I hadn't seen before. First off, his left hand or his guide hand is way too far behind the ball. This makes it almost like he's shooting with both hands. It should be more on the side, but since it isn't, it adds another factor that can add directionality to his shot. He also has the ball deep in the palm of his shooting hand. Even with his funky shooting motion, he should have the ball on his finger pads rather than his palm. You lose control when you shoot this way. I also think he's releasing the ball too early. Ideally, you want your wrist flick and your elbow lock to be happening at the same time. But in his case, the wrist flick happens before the elbow lock. Let's watch that one again. It's cliche to say that the NBA is a make-or-miss league, but this was a game where that was very much on display. Washington hit a number of tough shots where the Lakers played relatively good defense. Then on the other end of the equation, the Lakers missed a lot of clean looks. This next minute of footage is pretty rough. Alright, that'll do it for this one. The goal of Laker Film Room is to provide Laker fans with thoughtful content that helps you enjoy the game on a deeper level. I'm able to do that because I don't work for a major publication that wants me to cover the most sensational material because it gets the most clicks. As a result, I rely on the support of Laker fans to help me produce my work. If you believe in what I do, please click either the Venmo or Patreon link below. Thank you so much. I'll catch you guys next time.